Here's my daddy, Professor MJ.
Yesterday, we went against the grain by taking the Islanders as big underdogs in Boston. New York almost blew a 2-goal lead, but they still picked up the victory in overtime, yes. What a win with a big return for us. I'm Professor MJ and I teach statistics to university students in Canada. Before I unveil today's top NHL pick, let me say a few words about something that's pretty important. A couple of weeks ago, I started offering what I believe is one of the top services I have ever offered. It is certainly at the top of the list, along with the Super Bowl proposition bets and also my NFL win totals picks that are based on the simulation of the NFL season 1 million times by using the point spreads of all 256 upcoming games. The service I'm talking about are the following two different memberships: beating the FanDuel Sportsbook and beating the DraftKings Sportsbook. Notice that many bookies use the exact same lines as DraftKings, like 888 Sport, Unibet, Twin Spires, and Sugar House. So if you have access to any of these books, it concerns you. If you are American or Canadian, you certainly qualify. All of these sportsbooks are easy to beat because they often have soft lines. Let me give you an example. On May 16, I recommended to bet Stanley Johnson from the Toronto Raptors to record over 3.5 assists at plus 104 odds with FanDuel. Why? Because other sportsbooks completely disagreed with FanDuel. That included Pinnacle, that is known to have the sharpest lines on the planet. In this case, they had the over at minus 160 odds and the under at plus 119. Betting the over at positive odds with FanDuel was an incredible deal. So, how did these picks do in May, you are asking? With FanDuel, we started on May 16. I submitted 70 picks whose average odds turned out to be plus 111 in American format, or 2.11 in decimal. This means that in order to be profitable, we needed a win percentage of at least 47%, but we posted a great 38, 29, and 3 record. We literally crushed it by winning 10.12 units, a return on investment of 14.5%. And what about DraftKings? In this case, I found less good deals, 39 to be exact. The average odds of our wagers were minus 101 in American format, or 1.99 in decimal, and our final record was 19, 15, and 5. In the process, we picked up a 2.94 unit gain. If I could do a simple analogy to explain what these betting picks are all about, it would go like this. It's just as if I gave you several opportunities per day to bet on the outcome of a coin flip at positive odds. For example, at plus 110 odds in American format, or 2.10 in decimal. That is clearly a good bet, right? You may have a few losing days, but in the long run, you are guaranteed to win. And that's why I'm not shy to offer you once again a 2-unit profit guarantee if you sign up to receive those great opportunities directly in your mailbox. If we don't gain more than 2 units, you get your money back. As you can see from the results I told you about earlier, I did not need to refund anybody in May. The cost was $50 for the second half of the month of May, and it is now $100 for the full month of June. Let me do the heavy lifting for you while you cash your bets. Like I said, this is clearly one of the best products I have ever offered. The performance of those bets makes no doubt in my mind. There is no subjective opinion about those plays. It's all about the numbers. And by holding a PhD in statistics, I happen to be pretty good with numbers. So if you are interested to join the numerous other savvy sports investors to crush FanDuel or DraftKings, or the other sites posting the same lines as DraftKings, follow the links that can be found in the description of this video below.
Do you want a good hockey pick by Professor MJ?
My best bet in the NHL for Tuesday, June 1st is the Tampa Bay Lightning at plus 102 odds or 2.02 in decimal with BetOnline. Let me be honest, I don't love the play. Good enough to take a stab at it, but I don't like it as much as the Islanders yesterday. On a 5-star scale, it would either get 1 or 2 stars. Let's make it 1.5. The main reason I'm backing Tampa is because of what past data indicates about how to approach game number 2 during the NHL playoffs. Please go watch my video called How to Bet the NHL Playoffs for all the specifics. But most importantly, I highly recommend that you sign up for the FanDuel and/or DraftKings betting bargains. I'm going to close this membership Saturday night, and the more you wait, the more picks you are missing out. Simply follow the links below for this unique membership. That's one of the top products I have ever offered. I'm Professor MJ. Have a great day, my friend.